What is up, guys? We're out here for another Randonautica video. This time we're in, I don't even know, we're at Orfield? I think right now.
Something like that,
yeah. Somewhere, we're over in Northeast PA. I'm here with my boy Josh, Red Rum 4x4.
What's up?
Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to turn it off on you.
It's all good.
His links to his social medias will be down in the link description below. But we are at our first point now, so we're going to start heading to it. We got a little bit of a walk, so I'm going to turn the camera on when we get a little bit closer. Alright guys, see you then. Joys are going crazy. So here we are, we're pretty much at the point. Get a better look at it on the Randonautica app. Kind of just on a hill in the middle of a field. Now we're on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not creepy out that way. That's a pretty nice view.
What's that over there? Turn your light over there.
I see it. There's something walking.
Might be a cat.
Might be. Like it, you can kind of see it.
Yeah. That eye glare though.
I know. I wonder what it is. Are you our point? Are you what we're supposed to find?
Hello?
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 I can't get over the fact that it's what? It's like 70 degrees out. And you can see our breath.
Here. It's 64 degrees. That's what it says, 64 degrees.
64 degrees.
Yeah.
And ready? You can see our breath. That's there was something else over there I just saw run.
Yeah, but there's something drawing me to
over here. You know what's
this patch?
That tree. This tree was getting my attention.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that.
Like this whole patch right here is drawing me. I don't know what it is, but I'm just being drawn to this.
Let's see.
Oh, there's some berry bushes back there though.
It's like a little.
Are you the berries?
The berries have fallen.
I like me some berries.
What we got? Some raspberries, some blackberries, poison berries. These right here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't either. I don't think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a road there.
Yeah.
Huh.
That would have been cool to know.
Right, we could have went up
Yeah,
that.
we just parked right over there.
Yeah. And it's just like a random hole right here. Yeah, there's like a little like path. You see it? Tree root. It's like a little, like, chill spot. Ah!
Hey, those are bushes.
Yeah.
They have thorns.
I figured that out.
Commonly known as berry bushes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the whole plant term is. Ah, that was a twig.
Sticker bush?
No, those are berries. I wonder. We're getting berries soon because look at those fucking buds. Look at those buds.
The buds. That type of buds any people want. It's just weird how this is like cut out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, something's...
Huh?
My lady lost her
I don't know, it's just weird. Anything in the tree?
Hello up there? Hello.
I did just hear a whole bunch of stuff fall off.
I'm not seeing anything or anyone.
Yo, what? Why does that look like a fireball in the sky? You see that?
Where?
Like straight up in the sky. You see it like flying in the sky? It's like an orange ball.
Oh yes.
Looks like one of those like,
An airplane.
I don't know. It looks like one of those like Chinese lanterns by the light.
Yeah. Same to you, sir. I hear you off in the distance. Something with you.
It's probably summoning. I stepped on a root. Probably summoning something up here. Oh. Somebody definitely stacked all this. Every metal band in the 80s logo is right here.
That was fairly shiny.
What?
We were just looking at
It looked like a skull for a second, but it looks like it's just like paint. This pile of wood is...
Boy, I found some tuds.
Some tuds.
Some turds.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Found some. Grub.
That's not what we're looking for.
No. I didn't know where to walk through there.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling anything over in this direction. Like I said before, like I'm being drawn towards that tree. I don't know why, but I am.
When we were walking up, that's the one I wanted to check. It's a random hole. Animal hole. Yeah. Might have been whatever we saw walking. Looks like a coyote or a fox den.
Yeah.
A random car parked over there.
Beepity beepy.
Why you gotta go and ruin my video like that, dude? With your car horns. Could always be that there is just nothing here. It does happen.
Yeah, but I don't usually just feel like this.
Something was laying here. You can tell by like how everything's pushed away. I don't know. I'm gonna have so many ticks on me when I get home I can start a farm.
Whatever was here is gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's something that we didn't see, but the viewers will.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
Oh shit.
Scatman.
Someone walked in. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna chalk that one up as a bust. But it doesn't always mean that we won't find something next.
On to the next one.
Yep. Alright guys. I can't even. Camera. There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna head to the next spot. If anything happens on a walk back, I'll turn you guys back on. Alright, see ya. Why? It's just so quiet. It's so quiet. And all of a sudden. Oh shit. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so we finally got a point. As you guys can see here, that is our point. But we're going to take a little bit of a detour. As you can see, there's the Rex covered bridge right here. Rex covered bridge to me is my first spot that I ever had an actual, I don't know how to put it, like a physical, a bit like the, I don't know what the word is for it.
You basically had an encounter.
An encounter, yeah, a supernatural encounter. I've had many before, but those were just kind of like, I was a kid, I could play those off. They could have been anything. This was like the first real one as a conscious adult. That's the word for it. So we're going to take a quick detour there. We're going to do a little bit of a haunting session. A
spirit box session.
Spirit box session. I blanked on the word.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Hey, that's what I'm here for.
It's always good to travel in pairs. So we're gonna head back there real quick. We're gonna just chill there for a little bit, see if we can capture any haunted moments. Alright, we'll see you when we get there. Yeah, you're good. There was definitely somebody walking over there, though.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yes, who's up there walking? Yo.
Hello? That goose? I still hear the footsteps over there. It's right up in there.
That was a goose.
That was. That first one did. That first one was a stink like that.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, boom. I see my breath again. Yeah, we'll go up on. There's actually a little pathway to the water, it looks like.
So you're gonna need that flashlight on you. So
Yeah.
people come across the bridge. No.
Yeah. I'll flash it down which way they come.
Yeah.
So if you guys hear beeping, we just have a peck box. Not a peck box, but
A sound box.
Yeah.
The spirit box, sound box going right now.
Still got medicine. I'm not gonna lie. From when that happened before to now, definitely. It was right
Caroline.
fucking here. It was right fucking here. Woman's voice, dude. I'm not kidding. Dude, I'm not kidding. When I was here, it was a woman's voice. I hear it. I'm coming. Dude, I'm not fucking. Like legit, this is look at I got tears in my eyes, dude. You don't understand, like I got legit tears. Look at this says Carolyn.
I know. Caroline.
Caroline.
Alright, so that car left.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. When I was here, it was right where we were.
Yeah.
Right where we were is where I parked my car. I go, is there anybody here? And a woman's voice came through and it said, yes, I'm right here. Right in this fucking spot.
Is your name Caroline?
Yo. That. I'm not kidding. And they say that, isn't it like the middle of the bridge is usually the most haunted?
Caroline, use the device in my hand to communicate with us. Jasmine.
Jasmine now. Look, it says Jasmine.
Is your name Jasmine?
Yo.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
All over my arm. It's just hairs.
Jasmine. Or Caroline. Use the device in my hand to communicate with us two here.
It's coming back. Every time it starts beeping.
We mean you no harm. Were you hurt here? Some of the
I heard voices. I think it's the same people from up top. So there's somebody legit in the water next to us walking through it. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but you can hear him wading through the water. that's clear, distinct light.
Yeah.
There's a little trail right behind your truck.
Yeah. I don't expect us to be the only one down here, but like.
But that movement hasn't moved. It's been in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're walking through the same spot over and over again. Or like in a circle. And that's not like an animal or anything. That's two distinct, like only two steps.
Yeah. Two singular.
Yo, this is so weird. It's just sort of like open. Let me know if you guys see anything. What's up? What's up? What's it? When we were on the bridge, or up there.
Yeah, that up there's the one.
Alright. But that was.
When you were over here, I saw a figure. Now, I know there's a stop sign there.
Yeah.
And if you move your light away from there, you can see my light reflecting off of the stop sign.
I do. I see it.
But there was a figure to the left of it that I saw.
Going to the right.
No, it wasn't going to the right. It was just dead center. Like, from like where I'm standing right here.
Right here?
Yeah, like kind of like roughly around where the green sign is. It was like over there, but like it was in between this sign
And stop sign. Dude, I'm telling you, I know when I was here that night.
And I have a very bad vibe right now, like a very, very bad feeling
Do you want to get out of here?
that we're not supposed to be here right now.
I mean, I'm comfortable with anything, but if you're ever feeling uncomfortable, I don't mind leaving.
No, I know.
I'm more worried about you,
Like
whoever's.
I even pulled my knife out. But I personally don't feel okay right now.
If you wanna leave,
Oh.
I'm okay.
The only thing that I ask is I don't want to go back over that bridge.
Alright. I'm sure we could probably find another way around.
Yeah, I don't want to go back around. I don't want to go back over that bridge just because of the vibe that I got when we were standing in there.
Yeah.
Because,
It's like that La Llorona vibe. Not.
no, I had gotten a thick lump in my throat, and my stomach literally just felt gut wrenching.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for going back. I'm down for going back in there and, like, you know, doing this. I just personally don't feel comfortable doing it, but I'll do it.
No.
I have no problem doing it.
I know, but it's all up to you. I don't ever want to make anybody do stuff that they're not.
No, I understand that. I wholeheartly get that. But, like, Ghost Adventures didn't get where they are without, you know, sucking shit up, you know what I mean?
You're not wrong there, yeah.
Yeah. So,
You want to go up one more time? We'll try mine.
shout out to Josh and the team.
Yeah. Seriously. What is it? Zach, Aaron,
Oh, yeah.
Nick, I think. Nick was the old one. Like, he was
Yeah.
old time. I don't think he's on it anymore. Yeah, we'll try mine.
Yeah, we can try your spirit box too. I mean, we can have both of them going and see, you know, if they're different or not. Or oh shit.
What? Did you see something?
Yeah.
Where?
There was an orb that went from the top right all the way down to the left to the one beam, and it was not. I don't know. But you can check the footage later when you're doing your editing. But
14 minutes.
there was an orb that went down to the right. It went from the right to the left.
So, like, up here, down
Yeah,
there.
to the archway.
Like, midway.
Well, it.
Like, right here.
Went, I didn't catch it. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. It went from here all the way down to, like, the archway here. So, like, went almost like midway here.
Oh.
Like right here.
Yeah.
It went. Brother. I got brother.
Brother?
I just got brother.
Did you-
Brother? What happened to your brother? Was that you that I just saw? A little bit ago? Once again, use this device that's in my hand to talk to us. We mean you no harm. We just want to talk.
We want to know if you're all right. Can you tell us another word? Who is here with us right now? We're on Jordan Drive. We're on Jordan Road.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Road.
Yeah. Are you telling us the name of the road? Malicious. Are you evil?
We're together. We're there together.
Do you wish us to leave? Do you want us to leave? Together. Do you want us to leave together and not come back? Yeah, after that malicious, I don't know how I feel.
Dude, something just touched my arm. No fucking joke. No, dude. Something just touched my arm. Like, here, take this for a second. Like, I'm about to drop that. Like, no joke, dude. Something just touched my arm. Like, look. I don't shake like this. It was a clear, distinct, like, someone went like that to my arm.
Yeah?
Right here. I still feel it. Look at my arm.
Take your jacket off real quick. Do you have any marks?
I don't care about my skinniness either. Or my whiteness. Nah. It didn't like hurt. It just was like a clear, like distinct, like just
Yeah.
letting me know that somebody was there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good. I composed myself.
You wanna go back in, or
Just dropped my camera.
do you want me to hold anything?
Let me try. You can hold that for a minute. I'm gonna try my app real quick.
Okay.
I want to know if something did just touch me. Did you just touch my arm? Is that you we keep hearing in the water? Do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, just speak into the device in my hand and tell us to leave, and we will be out of here. I don't know if you remember me, but I was here before. Did you talk to me the last time I was here? Something came through, but I couldn't hear what it was.
Mine picked up will and sense.
Will and sense?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to use mine? Do you want to use both of them together?
Keep yours going.
Okay.
Back there. Yeah. Is that you right here in the water right now? All you have to do is speak into the little device that I'm holding out right now. All you gotta do is speak into it, and we'll hear you. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Listen. Alright. If you don't want us here, just tell us. We're not here to cause you any harm. We don't want to make you mad. We just are out here exploring.
We want to make sense of all this.
Were you hurt here? Did something happen to you?
Car. We're walking away right now.
Yeah, where'd it go?
I got cotton. Mine said cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah.
Where'd that car go?
I have no idea. Cotton Care.
Do you care that we're here right now? Where did that car go? It was legit coming down this road. It only has one way to go.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no one down there. And that water's way too deep to wade in.
It's like right there. It's right behind the tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. It does
The camera just shut off.
What do you care about? What do you want us to care for?
Is it that we care?
Church. What about church? Do you go to church?
No, I don't go to church. I don't go to church at all.
Did you used to go to church? There's something too. There's a light up in the trees there. You see it?
Yeah. Is that you behind us?
What church are you talking about? These X's were like where we were when we got most of it.
Yeah.
Whenever we get close to the middle.
It's whenever we get close here.
Feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, and the temperature just changes too.
It did. It just dropped like a good 5 degrees. It's right here.
Afterlife. Yes. What about the afterlife?
Dude, I got chills going on. It's right here. Heard a crack. Yeah, the family was just missing. What about the afterlife? Turn what?
Where do you want us to turn?
Turn where?
Turn birth?
Birth, figure. Figure. Figure where? Dude, I can see my breath more. Look at
I like you. Come.
the way that I'm pointing? Which way?
Is that where you want us to go?
Turn down there. See? We can go right or left.
Which way do you want us to go? Left or right? Mind you guys, that's my truck down there with the red light.
Do you want us to go left or right at the turn? We were facing this way when it said come. You know what I just realized? Our point's that way. That point we got from Randonautica?
Yeah.
It's that way.
Yeah.
Are we going the right way?
Match. What are we trying to match? Oh, are you talking about what's in his hand?
Do you see what's in my hand? Do you think it's a match?
Are we going the correct way that you want us to go?
Is this the right way? It's like it's just staying around. Are we going the right way? So that must mean they see this. Are you close? How far away are you?
Yeah, no, dude. Nope. I'm out. 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 I'm done. Nope. Nope.
Saw something?
Yep.
Where?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Here, I'll see. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut for now. We'll be back. Alright. Alright guys, we're back at our original location where we met up earlier. I don't know what you guys saw or didn't see in the video. Obviously I haven't gotten the chance to go over and edit it and see what we can see or not. But a lot of weird stuff has just happened while we were at that bridge. As you guys saw, we were getting a lot of responses that were very clear. It's not like it was giving us just responses to random things. It was giving us responses at that time. We had no clue what it was trying to tell us. Off camera, as you guys saw, you saw us kind of get out of there really quickly and we left. I turned the camera off just because I was freaked out myself. I didn't want the camera catching us both being freaked out. We wanted to compose ourselves, get back to it. But as we were leaving, I wouldn't say we got lost. It was more so we just kind of were getting out of there, so we took whatever road we came across.
Yeah.
So we threw on our GPS, and the GPS was taking us down this one road, took us down a couple of other roads, and we both noticed it, but we didn't say anything to each other at the time. But we came across a church. As you guys saw in the video, there was one thing that we couldn't put our finger on, is why is it told us church? I don't go to church, he doesn't go to church. We couldn't figure out why it was telling us church. And then it said will sense. The next part freaked us both out a little bit. As I was saying, we were coming back through GPS. It brought us right past the church. And it wasn't like it was like, hey, here's a church. It was, we were driving down some back road and we saw on the GPS it said Church Road. And, you know, there's other roads named Church that don't have a church on it, but this one did. And that was the thing that freaked us out the most, because whoever it ever was on that bridge that was talking to us told us what we were going to see, and then told us that it will make sense. At that time, as you guys saw, it made no sense to us, but right when we drove past that church, it all made sense. Out of everything that list said, I'll put a little screenshot somewhere on here for you guys to look at it and go over it and see for yourselves. In that screenshot, there's only one thing we couldn't piece together, and it was the word brother. You know, we don't understand Caroline, Jasmine, we don't understand those yet. But the brother was the one thing that hasn't made sense to us yet at all.
That's the one thing that actually stood out to us the most. I mean, yeah, granted, like you and I have, you know, we have a past. Like we've known each other for like a couple years now. But like that's one thing that like maybe that's what they were going after.
It did say together.
Yeah.
It did say together. That's right.
But like in sequence of orders, it doesn't make sense. But as soon as you start thinking about it and piecing it together,
it starts coming together full circle.
It starts making a little bit more sense.
Like it told us the road that we were on. It said Jordan. We were on Jordan Road.
Yeah.
It said come. It told us to come the direction that he saw a figure at. It told us to go that way. And that way that it was telling us to go was our original point for our Randonautica before we even decided to go to that bridge. Our point was less than a half a mile away from that covered bridge. That's why we ended up going there instead of our point.
Yep.
But when it told us to come, it was literally telling us to go straight towards our Randonautica point. At that point, we started, I don't even remember because I'm having like a brain fart.
So we, at that point when you actually pieced that together and you said that to me, like, hey, like, it's telling us to come, and it's a church, and then
will sense,
and then like you immediately what clicked in your mind was, oh well, our Randonautica was back that way.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the way that we're facing, the way that we were facing, the way that whoever was telling us to go.
Whoa. It told us that you were going to see it. It said figure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, that freaked me out a little bit. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Out.
You're good. It's just, I don't know. Like, whatever it was, definitely, from what I've seen, was
malicious.
No,
like
what I saw was what seemed to me to be malicious. I can't.
And it did say that.
It did say that. It did say malicious. I can't with in certainty definitely say that it was. But I mean, you did actually get physically touched.
Yeah. But that wasn't like, I didn't feel any evil from it. It was just like a simple like, hey, I'm right here. Like, my daughter would do that to me to get my attention is what it felt like, but it was too tall to be a kid.
Yeah. And I wasn't. I was standing on your right side.
On my right.
And that was on your left arm. You felt that on your left arm, not your right. And I mean, I'm pretty sure when I was holding the camera, there was the camera probably picked this up. I don't know.
The orb.
The orb.
Yeah.
Because that was in the process of you actually handing the camera to me. So there might be an orb that will be on camera.
I'll look through it. If I do see it.
I believe is at
14 minutes. I think I said
14 minutes.
I think I said 14 minutes to remember the time frame, so I can go back a little bit. Yeah. So it's like 13 minutes in. I don't know what that's going to be for you guys. You guys already saw the video. So we're still trying to kind of compose ourselves after that. After seeing that church, that's kind of when I started.
Yeah.
Like that church was.
I do want to go back. Not to the bridge.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going back there anytime soon.
Definitely not to the bridge. But the church. I do want to go back to the church. Simply being because of the fact that maybe we can try to piece these names together.
Jasmine, Caroline.
So it was. I took a screenshot of it. So the two names that we had gotten were Jasmine and Caroline. Maybe Jordan might be a name too, but it was also the name of the road that we were on, and it was the bridge that we were on.
Or it could be Jasmine and Caroline's brother.
That too. Which could possibly make sense.
I swear, if we go to this church and we find a family gravestone that has Caroline, Jasmine, and Jordan on it, I'm gonna lose it.
I mean, yeah,
it's possible.
It is
very possible.
It is possible because in sequence here, he's gonna have the screenshot up. But in sequence here it goes Caroline, Jasmine, brother, Jordan. So it may be those three names, or it might have been those two names and then brothers have been together for a while. But there was a significant gap between those two names and brother. So you're looking at like almost a 10-minute gap between those two.
And then you have it's
Jordan militias together. Those were all like rapid succession.
Jordan malicious together. Together we will sense a malicious spirit on Jordan.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Cotton's the other thing.
Cotton also didn't make sense either.
Like there's other words we got too. Like there's afterlife, turn. Like it, yeah. So another one we got was together, sense, will, cotton. But we're gonna take that.
Birth was another one that kind of like stood out. Figure, obviously.
Come.
We saw figures.
And that figure was before come.
Yeah. Because I saw that figure and then it said come. So. And then
it said match.
Yeah, and then I saw the figure again. So
Did it match the figure you saw earlier?
No.
No?
No, it didn't. It didn't match.
So there's more than one match. I really think match they were talking about the flashlight.
Possibly.
I really think so because think about it, depending how old they are, they might have only had matches.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at it,
I mean, they could have thought of it as a
giant match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is the stick, and then you got the match head.
Yeah. I mean, or a candle.
Or a candle.
But like,
it's
definitely something that we have to, look into and readdress.
Come back with a clear mind and a whole new, like a different day.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, you and I, we both have our lives and everything like that. But we'll figure out a day, and we'll definitely, if you guys would like us to, record it and look into it and go back into go to the church and walk to the cemetery, or even see if I can find a layout, or he can find a layout online of all the plots, and see if we can find the names and go from there. I'm definitely not opposed to doing it, but I mean,
yeah,
it could put a lot of pieces of that little puzzle together, and then possibly with more information we could go back to the covered bridge and with more answers, and then go from there. But like I said, that's
That's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, leave in the comments, say if you want us to go back, because I'm more than willing to go back. I'm down. I'm definitely down. Were you doing a quick research?
Yeah, I was seeing if I could find anything on that covered bridge. But yeah, so like you said, we do plan on going to that church. I mean, I'd rather go there than look up the plots. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, maybe they have a plot layout paper or something like that, and that way we can have a better chance of finding because they're like the registry or something like that, and maybe we can.
And it's just something is telling us to go to these places.
Yeah.
Because when we were doing Randonautica, I don't know if it's going to be in the video or not, when we were just sitting there going over, like, it kept getting points, and it kept bringing us to the same
and it was
location.
all around that covered bridge.
Yeah.
All around that covered bridge. Now, granted, yeah, it's only for like our area and where we're at, but like that was
it could come up
4 points that was around that bridge. And then also I downloaded the app on my phone, and it brought up a same point that we also had skipped over because we're like, okay, well,
we can't get there.
We couldn't get there. But it also brought up that same point, which was also by the covered bridge.
This covered bridge, there's definitely something more
about it
than we know about
it. Yeah, and it seems to be the center.
It is
of all the points as well too.
It's like, yeah, you have the covered bridge here, and we had like a point here, a point here, a point here, and one here.
Yeah.
And pretty much just everything was coming up around this bridge here.
Yeah. So maybe who knows, we were at the focal point of everything, and we're at the center where everything's just bleeding into and congregating in that area, or that itself could have been the main area for everything else to bleed out.
Yeah, like that's like the main, like you said, the main area for everything to bleed out. It's like an A-bomb. Yeah. You drop a nuke, it goes up, and then it slowly comes out.
Yeah.
Look at it as a supernatural A-bomb if you want to really look at it.
Yeah.
Or think of it if you ever saw the old Ghostbusters movie. Remember the first Ghostbusters where they have the tower and all the ghosts are coming out of the tower? Maybe the covered bridge is the tower in New York. Who knows at this point? And it's definitely something we got ourselves into.
Yeah, and it definitely could lead to
something.
Yeah.
And it's like, because when I was down in North Carolina, I was doing like cold case and missing persons. And with all that stuff tying in from down there, it would make sense with all the stuff up here. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not saying it is, but like what if like piece of the puzzle is there, all the points that it was taking us to was just different pieces of those puzzles that we had to find.
Yeah.
Like what if that first point, because that first point we went to isn't that far from it. Like we only drove what, 5 minutes from the first point.
Yeah.
And like you said, you were feeling something around that tree.
Yeah, I was drawn to that tree. I was definitely drawn to that tree. I couldn't like figure it out or anything like that, but yeah.
And we both were, because we, like, when I was walking up, I was that tree. Right when you said it was when I was like, yeah, like that was the one I wanted to go to first too.
Because we're driving down the road, and the first thing that I saw out of the corner of my eye. Now, mind you, this is like probably like a good solid like 8 foot.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just making sure it's.
It was like a good 8 foot hill, or cliff, or whatever you want to call it, like a good drop.
Yeah.
And all I saw was this tree out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, I want to go to that tree. And then he said that's the point, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to that tree, and I want to go to that tree.
You guys saw it too. Like you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys could hear when my phone went off and said arrived. Like when it said arrived, like we were here, the tree was right here. Like,
Yeah, there's only a couple feet away from us.
there could have been something at that tree we couldn't find.
Yeah.
It's overgrown. Like, you saw how overgrown it was. That hasn't been cut in at least 5 to 10 years.
Probably a little less than that, but I mean, yeah,
It was,
hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't been. It definitely hasn't been cut in
and then there was that
a while.
pile of logs, though. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like perfectly kind of. You know, I'm not gonna say it was anything, but it was that perfect, like,
Perfect shape. Yeah. I mean, it could have just been a log pile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not saying anything, but it
could have just been a log pile. It could not have just been a log pile. Is it our place to sit there and, you know, dig through it and try to, you know, figure it out? No, it's not. But I mean, hey, we're just, you know, throwing guesstimations out there, you know.
At this point, that's what Randonautica is. It's using your mind and trying to connect the pieces, which is exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much stuff that was coincidental that happened tonight that I don't think would have happened if we didn't do Randonautica and do what we were trying to do.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, we never would have went to that covered bridge tonight.
Yep.
Think about it. We were talking about the slaughterhouse, and I was even thinking about just like, you know what, scrap the Randonautica video. Let's just go to the slaughterhouse tonight. But we were like, nah, let's do this, and we stuck with it, and this is what we find.
Yeah. So, it is a really, really good find. It honestly, like, I'm not a strong man.
Yeah.
But I'm not a weak man either.
Yeah.
And
it takes a lot for us to run.
Yeah, and I damn near broke down in tears, just from the figures that I saw, and the noises. I was hearing children crying and laughing. The sounds that I heard were enough for me just to, like, tweak out a little bit. But beep.
Why you gotta beep, dude? Come on, we're doing a video.
But, like, everything should be, it will be pieced together.
Yeah, hopefully we can piece this together, because why has this car just been sitting in that field like this whole time?
The what?
That car over there. You see it? It's just like sitting in this field this whole time.
Oh, those are lights. There's light poles.
Oh, the light poles?
Yeah, those are light poles.
Oh man, I'm bugging.
Yeah, those are light poles.
Alright. Doesn't it look like headlights though?
Yeah.
Or is that just me?
Yeah, it looks like headlights, but those are light poles.
Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, guys, definitely comment down below if you guys saw anything we didn't.
Definitely, because I would like to know.
Yeah,
I'm very curious.
It was the sounds of footsteps. There was definitely somebody going through the water. I don't care. Like, there was that's the distinct, like, whoosh,
yeah,
whoosh.
Yeah.
Like, you're dragging your leg, like Leonardo.
You're fucking waking right through, like, or waiting, or whatever it's called.
Like, you want to know what it sounds like? Go watch Titanic, and when Leonardo's running through the water, that's what it sounded like.
Yep.
It was that clear.
And then you also heard talking coming from the woods that were up above, but there, I heard some voices, but then they stopped. But you also heard some walking around, what sounded like walking in circles. But, like, when we walked over, I heard the water, and the water was sloshing back and forth, and it sounded like it was coming through a tunnel, not a tunnel.
Drain pipe?
Like a drain pipe, yeah. It sounded like it was coming off like a runoff or a drain pipe. And it just sounded like water, because, like, you could hear the subtle sound of water, and then you could hear the plop, plop,
yeah.
Plop.
Which might be able to just, like, that's a lot more easier to chalk up as it's just water going through a drain pipe compared to what we heard in the actual water.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope the camera picked that up, because there's no other sound that sounds like that.
No.
There really isn't. There's no other reason that the water should be sloshing around like the way that it was. Unless something's in the water. It's the only reason. And it's not like it was an animal, because You know what I mean? It was like 1, 2, 1, 2,
Yeah.
1. Like, you know, deer you can use like whoosh, 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 like.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but you can tell the difference of when you live in PA long enough and you hear enough deer in your backyard. You can tell the difference between a deer and a human walking.
I mean, it's not just Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It's like whenever
any hunting
if you live in the middle of like
woods,
nothing,
yeah,
and nowhere, like, and you have animals running through your backyard and all your. You get used to being able to pick up the sounds that are actually like distinct different sounds between a human and an animal.
And like you get good enough that you can tell if it's a small animal, if it's a big animal, like if it's a deer or a raccoon or a squirrel.
Yeah.
I'm not at that 100% level yet, but I'm at the level where you can distinctly tell almost because I know when I got out of the car it was above 75.
Yeah.
And we didn't really film that long.
No.
Yeah. Alright guys, I don't know where that video just cut, but we're gonna do the outro. We're gonna head out for the night. That kind of got us both to the point where we're done for the night.
For
tonight, just tonight. Definitely, if you guys want us to go back to that church, let us know. I mean, I plan on going back there whether people tell me to or not, because I want to start piecing this together. This definitely...
Yeah, it's interesting.
Interesting, fine. Alright guys, so make sure you comment, I already said that. Make sure you like and subscribe. That way you guys know when the next video comes out. Make sure to follow on all the social medias. It's the same as the YouTube name, PatriFox. Follow him over at, it's Redrum _4x4.
Instagram. I'm also on Twitch as well too. I'll be doing like live streaming for games and car shows and truck shows, and also maybe a little bit of a live stream on Twitch when him and I go out and do stuff like this.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely follow us both. That way, whenever we are out doing a video, you guys will know, because we'll ask you guys for intentions, and you know, I always say I'll ask them for intentions and give them a shout out in the video.
Yeah.
So definitely comment down below what you guys want us to look for on Randonautica. Alright everybody, see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we're not running away next time like this. Alright, take it easy.